Welcome to Growth Sparks, the podcast for health and wellness entrepreneurs and practitioners. Here we dive into founder stories, strategies, and innovations of the business leaders that drive this dynamic industry. I'm your host, Riza Javellana, and today I'm happy to be with Michelle Chang, founder of ELVD Wellness. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Riza.
It's so great to have you and hear about your journey. Let's start off with exactly that. What led you to Elevated Wellness?
Sure. Before I started ELVD Wellness, I was in venture capital and tech startups. I was busy with back to back meetings and endless listening to founders pitching and working under high stress environment like everyone does. So I realized that whenever I started having this energy dip during 3 p.m., during this afternoon time, I usually reach out for coffee or other caffeine, which actually makes me more anxious and jittery. And I was hoping that there is a solution to help me with this moment, to help me still keep calm and focused. And that's where Elevated Wellness started, is from very close to my personal journey as a working mom, working in high stress environment, need something fast acting to help me perform.
That is a very relatable story. A lot of women certainly go through that high stress job, a lot of responsibilities at home. So, this is great. Tell us about your products.
Yeah, Common Clarity is actually a traditional Chinese medicine inspired formula. Inside, there is powerful adaptogens such as rafuma, which is a Chinese medicine ingredient. And there's also ashwagandha, passion flower, and a lot of good micronutrients inside, packed in a single gel shot. It's raspberry taste and it's really delicious. And because of its unique form, the unique format is that it's a sublingual gel and it bypasses your digestion system, goes straight to your blood flow. It's very different from pills and tablet format, which takes about 2 to 3 hours to come in effect. Because before Elevated Wellness, I have tried all the supplements in the market, from magnesium to ashwagandha to all these single ingredients. I find nothing really works fast. Either it makes me feel sleepy or it takes about 2 to 3 hours to come into effect, that when I need to perform the most, it didn't provide me that kick. So that's how Common Clarity is created after I work with nutritionists, about 13 months of endless iteration and testing. And finally, it's my baby coming into the market. So it has been an incredible journey.
That's amazing. It's the first time I've actually heard about Rafuma as an
Yeah.
ingredient. Ashwagandha is out there and it's quite well known. Tell us about Rafuma. How did you come upon that ingredient?
Thank you for asking. That's a great question, Riza. So Rafuma is I actually stumbled upon is that I grew up with traditional Chinese medicine during my childhood. I grew up in Taiwan. So I was exposed to, like, every day my grandma cooked me herbal chicken soup, or everything we live and breathe is natural remedies instead of going to the Western medicine straight, like painkillers. And I realized that throughout the time, that when I'm adult, I feel even more is that sometimes Western medicine always brings you some bad side effects. And traditional Chinese medicine is really a way for you to feel the least impact, but it really brings you just the positive, the good stuff. So Rafuma is actually a Japanese patented extract. There's a patent Vanitron Rafuma extract, and this is a plant that is growing in Xinjiang Desert. Historically, in our ancient book, 本草纲目, has recorded that this is a longevity tea for people who live in the desert. And the modern research shows that it helps with anxiety and also helps with antidepressant. So this is how I actually discovered this wonderful, really powerful Chinese medicine plant.
It's wonderful. I think that's what we're missing sometimes these days. We're forgetting about those traditional medicines that have really served our ancestors for generations and centuries.
Exactly.
So it's wonderful that you're bringing those key ingredients to the forefront and finding the right combination to
Right.
deliver the calm and clarity that a lot
Yeah.
of
And
women need.
the interesting part about this is that I grew up going to Chinese medicine doctor, and they always talk about in order to stay calm or to stay healthy, you need to live a very healthy life, don't drink alcohol. However, like that time I'm very young, so I was like, if I do all this, then what do I need you for? I need something that works immediately and really helps me with my daily busy life. As a working
Mhm.
mom and juggling between family and career, you often neglect yourself. You probably put yourself last. It's like whenever you bought the supplement, but when you thought about, oh, it's time for me to take a moment of self-care, and then you realize that, oh, I'm already on the way to metro to the office or something. You don't really have that time to actually take it yourself. So that's how I designed it with this very portable way. It's a cigarette box and it's literally a gel sachet that you don't need
Mhm.
to mix. You just tear it and drink it from the sachet.
I guess it has immediate effects. Like you take it when
Yeah.
you need it.
Yes, it's kind of you can take it when you need it, but I would say it can be also more like ritual based every day. When you wake up after your workout, then you take this and you will feel more calm and collected throughout the day.
How wonderful. And because the ingredients are natural based, it's something that you can take daily.
Yes. And you can also mix it with water. You can also add it into yogurt, like Greek yogurt. This is very tasty and it's fully natural. It's natural sugar and it's vegetarian, vegan, so gluten free. Yeah, it's good.
So describe to me your ideal customer who would really benefit from this.
Well, definitely busy moms is one of it. And also, I would say what I was surprised to know is that people actually experience travel anxiety. Like I have one of my first customers, she usually experience anxiety right before her flight. And she because she usually take her dog with her together on the flight. So she feel that anxiety right before the flight. And she this with her because this you don't need to mix. You can just
Mm.
take it. It's not like a pill that it will drop to the floor and you cannot take it. No need for water. So she just take it and she can immediately start feel more calm and she's able to work on the plane. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So, aside from that customer of yours, tell me about the story of the impact that you've delivered through your product.
Yeah, there are a lot of great stories. There is the one that I mentioned, the travelers. And then also one of my other customers, she mentioned that she had a very important presentation and she has experienced some personal event. She just break up with her boyfriend, but she really needs to prepare and stay on her top. So she bought boxes from me and she usually feel like her heart rate will really spike and also her anxiety. And after taking this, she's able to really deliver the presentation without that and feeling fully present in the moment and able to deliver the presentation perfectly.
How wonderful. And this does not cause drowsiness, right? So you can really go
There's
about
no
your regular day.
drowsiness, and you also don't feel the jittery like out of the caffeine because we use L-theanine and we added taurine just to give you an extra kick, but it's not like caffeine type of energy.
So this product is still very new, right? So about
Yes,
a
it's
year
I
in the
think
market.
it's maybe like 5 months in the market.
So you're really in an infancy stage.
Very much.
How do you drive awareness for your products?
I would say I already ran 2 events, one in New York and also one in Chicago. I collaborate with yoga instructors and I also lead a deep breathing session. So it's more experiential session with the customers. So it's more of you included the movement and also deep breathing and pair with the product. Another way is that I actually go to a lot of markets like Holiday Market in Brooklyn and also in Manhattan. Whenever there's events, then I go to wellness related. Then I will go there and do a lot of free sampling. And what made my day is that there was this lady, she was with her boyfriend and she just tasted the free sample. She immediately called her friend, "This is what you really needed. Come check it out." And that really made my day. As you know, starting out, it really needs people to spread the word. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like certainly something that I need. So I'm not that young mom anymore. My kids are grown up, but I'm going through the perimenopause
Yes.
stage. And myself and friends in this stage actually get anxiety. And we can't even explain it. Sometimes
Yeah.
no real reason. You just feel anxious suddenly. That seems to come with the territory. So I wonder if this could be another target market for you as well.
Oh, for sure. And I actually got a lot of customers that also asked me to develop this perimenopause products because this is a very, I would say, under researched segment and it's not very widely talked about. But I think this is such an important phase of women that people tend to treat as, oh, we don't need to talk about it and not talk about publicly. I feel women feel isolated during this phase. And I think we need to pay more attention instead of just hide it. We should celebrate that, talk about it, and share as a community what really helps you to feel better. And yeah, I think that's an important stage for women.
For sure. I am certainly embracing it with grace.
Great.
And there is more openness amongst myself and my friends as we share the journey, as we share our challenges in this space. And I think this is something that we're all looking for. What are simple solutions that we can have to make this stage easier without taking medications? How do you prioritize the next 6 months? What are your main objectives?
My main objectives will be building up more retail channels, building up more partnerships with yoga studios. After doing a tour in New York and Chicago, I think it's important to really first focus on the community in where I am from. So
Yeah.
like right now I'm based in Manhattan Upper West Side. So I was thinking I can just start focusing on building all the communities, doing more events like collaborate with yoga studios and actually co-working space because all these places they have more of my target audience. So I think to focus more on things that doesn't scale and then hopefully those word of mouth will actually go into Amazon and Shopify because right now I'm actively selling on those channels. So I think that will be my way to get the word out. As you know, in the beginning, you're bootstrapping, you don't really have that much budget to actually give out so much marketing budget. So I think I would first start with the community around.
Yeah, definitely a lot of alignment between what you're doing and other wellness businesses in targeting the
Yeah.
right consumers for sure. That's very smart. In terms of other products, are there other products in the pipeline for elevated wellness?
That's a great question. So, we certainly are still in the middle of research and development on what you have touched on, which is on the perimenopause side, and also other, which is more on actually some customers' feedback that they love the product and they would like to have more of a non sugar version and also other flavors. So, I think we will develop more flavors for more people to try out because some people have different preferences. So stay
Yes.
tuned. I will definitely come
It's
up with new products. Yeah, stay
it can
tuned.
cater to more people for sure. Great. As a company innovating fast, what do you think are the biggest opportunities at this time for you?
The biggest opportunity, I would say, I feel like people are more moving to experiential wellness and holistic wellness stage. So they're looking for more natural remedies. As you can see, that the well-known startup within acupuncture and with TCM clinics, they got Series A investment from, I think it's venture capital from under LVMH. So you can certainly see that there's a strong appetite for wellness, experiential wellness with holistic, especially from the TCM angle. So I think that is a really indicator of this part of the space will continue grow bigger and bigger. And I think in today's world full of AI and digital, I think people will crave for more experiential in-person experiences. So I think definitely that will be the core of the future wellness trend.
You're definitely very inspiring in how you just took your own personal challenges and did your research and coming up with common clarity. What's the advice that you can give to new entrepreneurs or people who are wanting to get into health and wellness?
Well, I would say that it's a very rewarding journey. Definitely, there is a lot of ups and downs. Be prepared with not only you think is okay, you're going to bring positive impact for people, but it's also a healing journey for yourself. So you really need to embrace the full journey from all the good and bad and continue to navigate, be comfortable with the uncomfortable part because sometimes entrepreneur has internal challenges that you need to overcome. And I think throughout this journey, you kind of fast track that because you need to face those in order to get into the next stage. So I would say you just stay the course and just embrace the journey and love what you do.
Yeah, I love that. And your courage is certainly showing through, Michelle, with what you're doing. So that's amazing. Lastly, where can people learn more about Common Clarity or about elevated wellness?
Yeah, definitely. Follow us. We have an Instagram, which is Elevated Wellness, ELVD Wellness. And also, we have a Shopify page, is elvd.co. Please follow us on both. Thank you.
It's certainly been a pleasure getting to know you, getting to know all that you're doing. You're amazing.
Thank you, Riza. I really pleasure to be here and sharing with you my journey. I hope everyone gets a little bit inspired by this story. Yeah, thank you.
I'm sure they will. Thank you, Michelle.